some of your takeaways from Saturday's game?
After Saturday's game, we could have played a lot cleaner. Second half wasn't up to our standard, so we just got to keep the foot on the gas throughout the entire game and not let up during the second half.
What adjustments did they make, I guess, through the air in the second half?
I feel like they were trying to take shots deep a lot more. I feel like their game plan wasn't really that. In the first half, they took a couple, but in the second half, it was more of a down the field, trying to make big plays type of thing.
We saw the rat traps around the facility. Did you catch that? And what was your thoughts of that?
I thought it was real, keeping that on our mind that no game is bigger than another. It's always 1-0, so we got to look forward to this game like it's any other game that we play, for sure.
How much do you lean on? You guys were number one at Michigan. You had that kind of, I guess you're used to that. How much do you lean on that in this situation?
Number one, for us, it doesn't really matter. As long as we go 1-0, the Wranglers will take care of itself, so we don't really worry about them just going 1-0 every week.
It wasn't your first home game, your first big SEC game for Vanderbilt. Just what was that like?
It was an amazing atmosphere. Really one of the craziest ones I've ever been a part of. Seeing that type of showing for this big of a game, it was amazing.
How have you seen a young guy like Xavier Brown prepare himself at practice and just be able to step up big in that moment? How have you just seen him just come in and just, be able to do what he did in that moment and close out the game for the defense?
As a young guy, he carries himself like a pro, so you can always commend that for a young guy. He had some plays during the game that he might have wanted to get back, but at the end all be all, biggest point of the game, he stepped up and made the play like we all believe he can.
What was your vantage point of when Coach DeBoer got a little bit animated at the refs? Just what did you see from that?
Love to see it. Our coach is passionate and he wants to win as much as we do, so we love to see that out of our coach.
What's the most heated you've seen him? Is it then, or does he get some times in practice? I mean, what's it like?
He got heated. He got a little fired up in practice sometimes, but that was the most I've seen him for sure, jumping around and almost throwing and stuff. That was fun to see, but it was good.
Have you heard him utter a cuss word yet?
Not any big cuss words. Maybe one might have slipped out, but I don't want to sell Coach out. But I don't know.
You guys are facing a dual threat quarterback. Just from your perspective, in your position, what are the challenges of trying to cover and defend a guy like that?
A guy like him, he creates a lot of different problems. Just want to try to bottle him up. He's a really, really good player. He has a lot of experience. Their team's really good as well. They're one score away from winning those two games that they lost. They could be 4-0 right now, so I think there's a really good team.
Are there any extra measures that you kind of implement to make sure you don't have a letdown game? Do you do anything differently this week to kind of keep yourself even more in check?
I wouldn't say it's keeping ourselves more in check as if we were to be lacking. I feel like we're even killed all the time. We're ready to go 1-0. It's never, too high or too low. We're staying our pace throughout the whole season.
So a lot of that flow down from Coach DeBoer and kind of his even keelness.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely trickles to the team. We're proud of what he puts out for sure. So we're definitely taking in that 1-0 mindset and staying even killed like he is. So I think it's helping our team a lot.
Back to the rat traps. Where did you see the first one? Did you accidentally stepped on one or anything?
No, I didn't actually step on one. I think the first one I saw was first going into locker room. I saw a big rat trap, a little one. The elevator had two small mouse traps. So once you see it, it's like, okay, that's a little something in your brain that every time you see one, it's not one of those games.
Did you have to ask what? I mean, because they did it last year too. But you being a new guy, did you talk to someone like, what is that, or did the message get to you right away?
It got to me right away. Once you see it, okay, it's not an infestation in here. It's something else. So I got it pretty quick.
Yesterday.
It's always a great feeling to have a really talented guy like him on the field. You feel him when he's not out there being a leader, vocal about in the back end, but it's always great to have him back there, my guy 1-3,
Yesterday, Kane talked to us a lot about his vision coverage defense. Just how familiar were you with that before you came here, or was it something you had to learn, and kind of what are the benefits of that for you as a safety?
As high school, I kind of did more of a vision coverage, but coming from Michigan, we did a little bit different, more man-on-man, eyes on your guy. But I feel like the vision coverage, I think it's a really good thing for our defense, giving the playmakers the opportunity to see the ball and break on it every time. We have more guys flowing to the ball as well. No problem.
Thank you.
He talked about, you all lead the country in pass breakups, and he said that that's probably a big part of it. Just kind of why do you think you all have been so good at that this season?
We really harp on getting the ball. So we try to get the interception, but if not, break it up. should be leading in the country in interceptions too, but we're working on that.
You feel like you have more interceptions coming soon?
Yeah, I think we do as a team. Linebackers had some. We can get some tip balls out, so a lot more to go.
Jahad kept saying after the game that he should have scored. He's going to score one this year. Do you think he can?
As long as I'm out there blocking for him, the rest of the guys are too. He should be able to score. A really talented guy, some speed for a linebacker, so he'll be able to.
Ken, I'm sure you've been asked this already, but the play on the safety. I know Coach Wommack kind of emphasizes, when the offense gives up a takeaway or giveaway, he wants your unit to kind of go get it back. You kind of accomplished that in a way with putting some points on the board for your defense. How'd you step for your guys, and how well did you guys execute kind of those blitz packages that he was throwing?
I think we executed really well. There's always room for improvement to get better, but I think we did a pretty good job, but always working on stacking it and improving as well.
Obviously, with the takeaways, I know Damani got one of them. How's he just kind of been a leader, kind of helping push this defense along? And obviously, he's been kind of described as maybe more of a quiet guy, but how does he kind of help your unit a little bit?
If once you get to really know him, it's not as quiet as you think, But he's been doing a great job in that corner room, leading those young guys. He's got a lot of young guys in there, so you can see that elevation of the level of play that they're getting to. So it's a testament to him and Coach Mo and everybody else as well.
I know he's got that good relationship with Xavier, obviously going back to high school. What was their interaction like after the game? Both making big plays against one of the best teams in the country. How was it like to kind of see that and see the relationship?
It was amazing for one and two, both coming from Cali, coming here, doing it together. I know that's big for them back in their state as well, their families, and really for the team. We're just really getting to see those guys make some big plays and get the opportunity to put on display what they can do.
Just for yourself, how would you kind of grade your performance overall on Saturday night? I know Coach Ron brought up the missed tackle. I'm sure that's something you pride yourself on not making any of those errors again, but just how would you grade your performance stuff?
Didn't play to the standard I wanted to, but we came out to win, so that's all I can ask for.
Are you happy about that?
That's all I can ask for.
If you were to define Kane Wommack's swarm defense for somebody who's never seen it, how would you?
Frenzy of piranhas.
Frenzy piranhas?
Frenzy of piranhas.
A frenzy of piranhas.
Relentless pursuit.
Is frenzy of piranhas, is that something that's in the room? Is that or is that something?
That's something I kind of just put it with. Relentless. Once we feel like we got them where we want them,
Yeah.
just stay on them.
Is that different than a defensive approach that you've had, or is that always kind of the mentality you've had?
It's always been the kind of mentality that we've had, just attack at any time.
Even at previous stops. Was anything about this defense new for you, or?
Division coverage, but that's about it.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Do you feel like it's more of a defense that kind of prepares you for the next level, or how does it help you as a player?
I think it helps me. I had both of the different worlds, division coverage and the other style as well. So I think just being those two different programs, getting really good coaching from both sides, I think it's going to help my football knowledge for sure.
Now, like I said, it gives you kind of some more freedom to make some decisions in that division coverage. Did you kind of agree with that, and how does that kind of help finish that?
Yeah, it definitely allows our talented playmakers to make a lot of plays, being able to see the vision of the quarterback, the releases of the routes, and the pre-snap pictures. So it gives you some different pros for sure.
And then I know some teams have turnover chain and stuff like that. I haven't seen anything. Do you guys have a specific celebration when you get takeaways?
Yeah, we got the belt. We got the turnover belt. Yeah, we
Sorry.
take a picture with the turnover belt. Damani ended up having it. I think Zebo was supposed to get one as well. He didn't get his picture, but we'll figure it out. We'll get him one.
Wait, last two for you. Do you get to keep the turnover belt, or what do you get?
Nah, you just wear it for the picture after the turnover, and that's about it.
Where do they keep the turnover belt? Do you know?
I think Coach UJ might have it, or somebody on the sideline has it for us. Yeah.
And y'all just instantly know where to go for the pick, because it seems like these have been
Oh,
pretty
you
well.
get to the sideline. Somebody
photographer
gonna run
finds
over to
you.
you with the belt, and then we go from there, take a picture, on to the next play.
All good?
Thanks, Keon.